Okay, we are on. Backyard Lumberjack here, back with another video. Let's make sure we got our full setup here, full angles. Make sure we got some good angles here. All right, so yeah, I just replaced the chainsaw chain. All right, we have one that says Husqvarna X Cut. Now I'll give you a close up on that. Just replaced the chainsaw chain on my new Husqvarna. I say new because it's about 2 weeks in, 2.5 weeks. Not too much usage. Maybe I use that thing about maybe 5 times. All right. So we're on the live. So I'm gonna give some people a few minutes to get up in this live. All right. Give the algorithms a few to do its thing. All right. And we got some logs to cut. We definitely have some logs to cut up because I'm behind and I've been chopping up a lot. And so let's take a little walk before people start fully getting in here and flooding the comments or whatnot. So yeah, we got a lot of wood here. We have a lot of wood. So I got maybe 2.5 weeks ago. So anybody that don't know, maybe 2.5 weeks ago, I decided to get a bunch of wood. I had a company that was taking down trees around the corner, and I asked them. I said, "What are y'all about to do with that wood?" And they said, "All right, well, we have to take it an hour away. We got to dump it." And I asked them. I said, "Oh, are y'all gonna pay to have to dump that wood?" They said, "Yeah, no, we gotta pay. We go an hour drive, we pay." All right. And I told them, I said, "Look, y'all don't have to pay to dump this wood. Y'all take down trees. If that's hardwood," and he told me that's oak. It's oak and maple. All right. He said that's oak and maple. I said, "Yo, you could just dump this at my house, man. You could just dump this at my house." So look, since then, we've been busting up this wood. We got 2 cores. So we got 2 cores done right now. We got 2 cores done, and we about to light that chainsaw on fire right now. So we got 2 cores done, chainsawed and chopped. All right, from this to that, chainsawed and chopped. I busted down. All right, so this is the finished product. All right, now we about to do a lot more of this. Man, this is not your regular cord right there. How it's wrapped up. I improvised and did what I had to do, but that's a before, and that's my house right there. So that's a before, that's an after for free. Been busting up wood, collecting wood, and getting it done for the free. And we about to bust up some more. All right. So just for those of y'all just tuning in, yeah, I got all this wood right here. It's a lot of wood, and we got that for free. I made 2 cores already. All right. So I hit it with the chainsaw, and then I bust it down with the axe. Got a few axes, got a chainsaw, got a couple chainsaws, but I bust it down for the free, and we about to get busy. All right. We got we got the Husqvarna 455. All right. So just got this maybe 2.5 weeks ago. Husqvarna 455 Rancher. We about to light this thing on fire. Just changed. Just put a new chainsaw chain on here. So 72 drive links. Just put a new chainsaw chain on here. We about to turn this thing up. We about to turn it back on. About to get it started. Hit that like and subscribe button. That's a ton of wood right there. Yeah. Finished product back there. We busting up cords of wood, heating the home for free. All right. So yeah, let's get it started. We got work to do. All right, let's get started. About to light this thing up. My father-in-law just pulled up, so don't mind if y'all hear him. But yeah, let's make sure we got a good view. So I'm gonna start hitting those side logs right there. I'm gonna hit a few of those right there, and we're gonna start busting this down. All right, just put a brand new chainsaw chain on here, X cut, 72 drive lengths, 20-inch chain on the Husqvarna. All right, 455 Rancher. All right, so let's get it. And I got, oh, forgot to say, I got a brand new pair of chaps. Brand new pair of chaps. Just got it in the mail today. All right. My father-in-law just pulled up. So, all right. Mr. Vargas, how you doing, sir? Okay, yeah, I heard it. All right, appreciate you for stopping by. Got a brand new pair of chaps. All right, sorry. I appreciate you stopping by. I'm on video. I'm on live. All right. Yes, sir. All right. So we got a brand new pair of chainsaw safety chaps right now, apron style. So we're about to test these out. We're about to put these on, and we are going to test them out. Let's check them out. First set, a lot of wood. Man, yeah, it's a lot. And we're about to get through it. All right. So you see me open the package, and we're about to test this out. So just got this in the mail this morning. I just came home from work, and we're going to test these out. We're going to put them on right here, on live. Let's get it. All right. Let's see how these fit. All right. Chainsaw chaps. All right. Let's see how they work. Let's see how they work. Okay. All right. So far, so good, man. And like somebody was saying in the comments before, you want to be able to protect certain arteries in case the chainsaw slips or bucks or so on and so forth. And we want to make sure that, especially on the inside of the legs, that's where the major arteries are. So I want to see. I got the longest length because I'm 6'1", and it says 6 foot and over, pick a certain length. So this is the biggest length that they have. I mean, I didn't order the orange ones, so I don't know what that's about. I ordered the tan ones, but I'll take it. I'll take it and just see how this operates. All right, let's see how this goes. All right, so I'm gonna tighten this up, and we're gonna bring this around. It's my first pair of chaps right here. Hopefully this goes well, works well. All right, put this around the back. Let me know what y'all think. So far, so good. First pair of chaps. Now I was planning on making a pair of my own chaps, and I was gonna make it from scratch from stuff that I already had. So far, so good. No complaints here. All right, we getting ready to get started. Tighten it up, tighten down. So far, so good. And I like the fact that it's over my boots because I stay getting wood chips in my boots. I stay going in the house with wood chips all over my socks, man. I'm tired of that. And wood chips all in my pockets. So, all right, so far, so good. All right, no complaints. I mean, we got the tag sticking out, but so far, no complaints, man. I got no complaints. All right, so we got our chaps on. We're good to go. I don't feel like I'm about to tear an artery or anything like that, but let's get it started. So for those just tuning in, I just took off this chain right here. Just swapped this chain out. All right, so just took off the chain, and we just put a new X-Cut Husqvarna 20-inch chain right there. Who care? Cut the logs. All right, let's get it, man. Let's get our PPE on. So we need our face mask. All right, let's lock this down. Gloves on. All right, let's see. Stop button off. I already tested it out, so I don't need the choke on. Decompression button. Let's get it. One pull. That's all we needed. All right, let's see. What we going to attack first? Let's see if we can get the rest of this log right here. This log right here was one that I didn't finish cutting right here. So I'm trying to get down to the bottom of this so I can start cutting more of this log right here.
not fully. I gotta get it from the other side. How you doing, Mr. Bro? Gotta get it from the other side. I'm trying to really take this all the way down to the ground without digging into the ground. I can't get it from this side. This one's the problem. I can't really get it from that side. So I'm gonna hit this one right here. Alright, this one's good. Good to go. Alright. Let's get to some other stuff. Let's get this one out the way. This one needs to be cut. This one's more dry. Split that up a little bit. That was good. Alright, let's get some work. Let's get this one out the way. We got some work to get to. Alright, let's hit some of this one right here. Let's get some of this stuff up here. Done. And this is all hardwood. This is all oak and maple. Most of it, 90% of it is oak. It's all oak and maple. So it's all hardwood and it's green. It's all fresh. So we're not going to slip through this real easy. You know, a lot of people going to be in the comments saying, oh, that the chain is dog. It's a brand new chain. I just put it on. It's not dog. That's white oak right there. We got some more to get to. Let's see if we can do it this right here. There you go. what I'm talking about. Where we getting at? We're getting there. Chipping away little by little. One more. Let the change do the work. Work. All right, let's get it. Now we got this log right here. Now we're gonna go with a slight undercut on this one. There we go. Now I'm gonna finish the cut on these two right here. Roll this log a little bit. One more cut. We got work. Good logs to split right there. Let's see where we going at next. I'm going right here. There you go. One more cut. That's work. That's work right there. Let's finish the job on this one. slight little piece. Just knock that little piece off right there. Yeah, that's work. We got a lot of splitting to do. Alright? Now we just trying to get through it little by little. This looks like two pieces. Alright, so this is an issue I keep running into with this Husqvarna chainsaw. For some reason, the chain keeps locking up. And I'll put the lock on. Sometimes it stays in the lock position and it don't want to move. Hit the unlock and it don't want to move. But sometimes the chain is just too tight. So right now, it might just be an issue of the chain just being too tight. I don't know. I'm going to loosen it up. But the chain brake being in the lock mode has been a constant pervading issue for me. So this happened 3 times already. I only had this chainsaw for 2.5 weeks. And 3 times I put the chain brake on, boom, push it forward. It's in a lock position. I go to unlock it, push it back, and it doesn't unlock. And it stays in a lock position. I got to take it apart, and under the clutch cover, the chain is in the clutch is in a lock position. The chain brake is in a lock position, and you have to either figure out the way to rig it between like a wrench and a screwdriver to unlock the chain brake, or you have to understand another way to unlock it. Right now, my chain feels like it tightened up too much. It was running good, but I'm going to check my chain, my bar oil, my chain and bar oil, make sure we're good on that, because I refreshed them before I started. But the chain feels like it tightened up a little bit, so we're going to adjust that as need be. So let's adjust, because we need some more fuel right now also. So we're going to check our fluids, check our bar and chain oil. We're going to check, make sure our chain is not too tight. It feels like it's tightened up on me for sure. And I'm just going to loosen it up a little bit looser. It'll run a lot smoother. Let's see what anybody's talking about right now. Okay. Let's see. All right. This vine swinger has room temperature IQ. Whatever. Hopefully he'll make a bad mistake. No. Oh, I love the smell of chainsaw in action. What model Husky? This is the Husqvarna 455 Rancher. I have the 460. Okay, how's that 460 work for you? It's the safety guard. No, I mean, okay, so I know you're saying it's the safety guard, but for some reason, right now, it's not. I've had issue with the safety guard, which means like the bar brake, the chain brake, and it keeps locking up. And this is a common issue with people that have these Husqvarna chainsaws. So I'm not the only one with this issue. There's a lot of videos out there with people that have issues with this chain brake. And right here, this little brake right here, it gets stuck in the up position. And then you have to unlock it to get it in the down position. So if y'all don't know and you're not familiar with it, so I don't want to hear a lot of people just going to sit here and talk shit and be like, oh, this guy don't know what he's talking about. Well, look it up. Husqvarna clutch cover or Husqvarna chain brake stuck in a lock position. It's a thing. It's been a thing. And people that have these, maybe it's just certain versions, all right, that have this issue. I don't know. But right now, I'm just going to go and try to loosen up the chain. If the chain brake doesn't feel like it's in the lock position again, because usually when it goes into the lock position, when I push it forward, it won't come out of that lock position. Right now, it will come out of the lock position. So I'm just going to loosen up the chain a little bit more, because the chain was just running smooth. And now, so I put it in an unlock position. I just want to see that chain be able to rotate. So right now, it's not rotating. So we're going to loosen up this other bolt right here. The bar stud right here, the bar bolt, the nut from the bar studs.
All right, and then we're gonna loosen up that chain just a little bit and see if we get some rotation on that right now. If that's the issue, then that's the issue. If not, then we got to fix the issue. All right, so we got some rotation. We got some rotation right there. All right, so I want to sit this chainsaw down so we can resolve what the issue is before we continue on. Hit that like and subscribe button. All right. All right. So I got my socket wrench here. I got my screwdriver for chain tensioning, and we're just saying. So right now the chain is moving. So now we need to check. I'm gonna check that bar and chain oil right now. Make sure we're not running out of bar and chain oil. So I filled it up. So we shouldn't have ran out. And we're gonna check the fuel while we're at it. So we could fill up with fuel, bar and chain oil, swipe off around the reservoir. All right, we got plenty of bar and chain oil in there. Now I could top it off, but unless the bar and chain oil is not coming out as it should be, it's not a matter of it just being dry.